crews they'll do their quick assessment. They'll recognize that this patient's critical, vital signs, injuries. They'll send in a report. The ED physician and the trauma physician will get together. They'll either agree or disagree on activating the EMS to OR. This has been a really successful process that we've brought on here. We've saved lots of lives that probably wouldn't have made it, and we've had a lot of saves, over 30. So that alone just shows the necessity for a process like this with these critical patients. We've got a crew from ESD 11. Their patient was a 30-year-old male. They had a 4-minute scene time, which is really moving. That is getting out, getting your patient, recognizing this stuff, and going. They activated EMS to OR. The patient had 2 chest seals. Their first BP was 50, actually their only BP for this patient was 57/31. So they went ahead and activated the EMS to OR. The process worked. We got them to the OR. We were able to get a trauma surgeon to them. This is Kim. She's the in-charge paramedic. She was actually in the back with the patient doing all the magical work. This is Christina. She's her partner, EMT Basic. And this young lady right here, we want to give a real shout out to. This is Sandy. She is a high school student, and she is currently going through EMT class. She got lucky and was able to be on this call. So she got to see the dangers of what goes on out in the community, and she also got to see the smooth process of getting this patient into the OR. So it was really fortunate for her. So she is our honorary EMT student, and we're going to give her a congratulations too.
Fire department had already gotten there, had already put chest seals on, had the patient ready. We got to the scene, pulled the stretcher out, they carried him over, we put him in the truck and left right away. If this guy had any chances of making it, it would have been because of the door to OR. We alerted the hospital before we got there, and once we got here, we went straight to the OR. There was no stopping to get him triaged, stopping to get him registered. Took him off of our stretcher and onto the operating room table. Even just getting patients moved from our stretcher to a bed can take a couple of minutes. And if we just cut out that one move from going from our stretcher to the operating table instead of going from our stretcher to a bed, to the OR, to the table, cuts out minutes. Seconds count, so minutes are even better.
Is because time to definitive treatment for patients in hemorrhagic shock is so important. Time is the key. So by partnering with EMS, we're notified prior to the patient's arrival. We start preparing the OR immediately, and that patient is able to bypass any unnecessary time in the ED and get to the OR immediately where we know definitive treatment can be done. And this essentially can save lives.